Good afternoon, all. Welcome to the lecture of Advanced Discrete Mathematics. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next, there is one theorem. If there is a distributive lattice in a distributive lattice, if an element has a complement, if an element has a complement, then this complement must be unique. Then this complement is unique. Okay, that is what I have to. What is the complement of an element in a lattice? If suppose L be any lattice and join, as it is a lattice, then it must be closed under the operations join and meet. But here join is nothing but the least upper one and meet is nothing but the greatest lower one. So if suppose L be a lattice with operations join and meet, as join and meet are the operations on L, it means it is closed under these two operations. Okay, and now we have to find out the complement of an element in that lattice. If suppose A be any lattice, A be any element in a lattice L, then what is the complement of A? Yes. What is the complement of an element in a lattice? कसं काय काय काढत होता तुम्ही कॉम्प्लिमेंट म्हणजे आवाज येते ना माझा
Yes, sir.
हा ठीक आहे आवाज येते तर मग काय प्रॉब्लेम काय कॉम्प्लिमेंट सांगितलेलं कळालं नाही का आठवत नाही Yes, if suppose A be any element in a lattice L, then what is the complement of A? कसं काढणार कॉम्प्लिमेंट किंवा तुम्हाला जर म्हणायचं असेल बी हा कॉम्प्लिमेंट आहे एचा तर तो बी हा कॉम्प्लिमेंट कधी होईल एचा
Join equal to greatest element and meet equal to least element असेल तर
Yes, what is the
A
greatest,
with B
and the greatest element is denoted by
1
1 and the least element is denoted by
0
Zero.
Okay, now if suppose A be any element in a lattice L, then always complement of A exists or not? A हा जर लॅटिसचा एखादा एलिमेंट असेल तर त्याचा कॉम्प्लिमेंट मिळालाच पाहिजे का त्या लॅटिस मध्ये का अशी एखादी केस येऊ शकते की तिथं कॉम्प्लिमेंट नसणार आहे त्या एलिमेंट ग्रुप मध्ये प्रत्येक एलिमेंटला इनव्हर्स असतो का
yes sir
इनव्हर्स असतो म्हणून तर तो ग्रुप आहे तसंच लॅटिस मध्ये प्रत्येक एलिमेंटला कॉम्प्लिमेंट असतं एक काउंटर एक्झाम्पल घेऊन दाखवलं होतो मी तुम्हाला एक एलिमेंट होता ज्याला कॉम्प्लिमेंट येत नव्हतं त्या लॅटिस मध्ये
yes sir
so complement always does not agree. It may or may not be okay now but and again there is one result the complement of any element is not unique. We have taken one example that is this one here somewhere a1 this will be 2 here somewhere 0 this will be a3 and here somewhere will be 1 sorry okay this will be 1 here a1 and a2 both are the complements of a3 and from that one we conclude that the complement of any element is not unique okay but if it is a distributive lattice, then we have to prove that if complement exists, then it must be unique for any element of the lattice. Okay, that is we have to. जर एक्झिस्टच होत नसेल कॉम्प्लिमेंट तर काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही, पण जर एखाद्या एलिमेंटला कॉम्प्लिमेंट असेल तर तो युनिकच असेल. जर ते डिस्ट्रीब्युटिव्ह लॅटिस असेल तर, and that is we have to. Okay, now here suppose that A be any element in L and having two complements. Suppose that the element small a has two complements B and C. Two complements B and C. Then by the definition of complement, what is the join of A and B?
1.
1. And meet of A and B is 0. Similarly, join of A with C is 1 and join of meet of A with C is 0. Since by the definition of complement, as B and C are the two complements, then it must hold the definition of complement. Now consider B can be written as B is nothing but, we can write B as B meet 1, since we know that 1 is the greatest element, that is the upper bound. Then meet of any element with 1 is that element itself. So B can be written as meet of B and 1. But B meet, by this definition, 1 is nothing but A join C. So here A join C. Now, since A join C is equal to 1, now apply the distributive property, then we get, as lattice is distributive, then it must hold the condition of distributive lattice. This can be written as
B meet A join B meet C.
B meets C. Okay, which is by distributive law. Okay, now this can be written as, this B meet A can be written as A meet B join this B meet C, which is by commutative property. Okay, so which is equal to. Now, what is the A meet B here? A meet B is 0. Put that value here. 0 join B meet C. But from second definition, what is the 0? 0 is nothing but A meet C. So this one is nothing but A meet C join B meet C. This one is because A meet B will be equal to 0. And this one, 0 is nothing but A meet C. Okay, so it can be written as by the again by distributive property, it can be written as A join B meet C. Since by the distributive property, it is nothing but A meet C join B meet C. A join B meet C, which is equal to, what is the join of A and B?
1.
Which is 1. So put that value here. 1 meet C. And what is the meet of any element with 1?
C.
Which is C. So our LHS will be B and here RHS is C. So whenever there is an element A having complement in a distributive lattice, then that complement must be unique, which implies complement of an element A is unique whenever the corresponding lattice is a distributive lattice. Okay, कुणाला काही डाऊट यामध्ये?
No, sir.
Okay, the next one is nothing but the modular lattice. Let us see a definition. A lattice, as it is lattice, then it must be every two element subset of a coset has a least upper bound and greatest lower bound. It means it is closed under two operations, join and meet. So a lattice L with operations meet and join is called or is said to be a modular lattice. Is said to be modular if A join B meet C is nothing but A join B meet C. whenever A precedes an element C for all ABC belonging to L. Okay. So what is a distributive lattice? Any lattice L is said, any lattice L is said to be a modular lattice if A join B meets C is nothing but join of A and B with meet C whenever A precedes C. That is, first we have to take A precedes C and we have to check whether A join meet of B and C is equal to join of A and B with meet of C. And for that we have to take A precedes C, and which is, if it is true for any ABC belonging to L, then the corresponding lattice is said to be a modular lattice. Otherwise, if there exists an element ABC belonging to L for which A join B meets C is not equal to A join B meets C, then the corresponding lattice is not a modular lattice. Okay. Now, if suppose the corresponding lattice is a distributive lattice, then whether the lattice is a modular lattice or not. Okay, there is one result. Every distributive lattice is modular lattice. Okay, that is, if the lattice is distributive, then it must be modular. If for any ABC belonging to L, A join B meet C is nothing but A join B meet A join C, then we have to prove that it is modular, means we have to prove this condition. A join B meet C is nothing but join of A and B meet C. But as here we have to prove that the every distributive lattice is a modular lattice, then we have to take this condition. That is, we have to always take A precedes C. Then only we can apply the definition of modular lattice. Okay, let us prove. Let L with the relation precedes be a distributive lattice. And let ABC be any three elements of lattice L such that A must be related to C. As we know that distributive, by the definition of distributive lattice, any lattice is said to be distributive lattice if A join B meet C is nothing but A join B meet A join C for any ABC belonging to L. Whatever will be the condition in between A and C, as it is true for any ABC belonging to L, then it must be true for whenever A is related to C. So here we have taken ABCB members of lattice L such that A is related to C. Since here we have to check whether this corresponding distributive lattice is a modular or not. And for modular lattice, we have to take A precedes C. So here we have taken ABCB, any three elements of a lattice L for which A is related to C. Okay. Now, as A is related to C, that is A precedes C, which implies what is the meet of A and C?
A.
Which is A, and join of A with C is nothing but C. Okay. Now, by the definition of distributive lattice, A join B meets C is nothing but A join B meet A join C. Okay. Now, which is equal to, this one is nothing but A join B. What is the join of A with C?
C.
Which is C. Which implies A join B meet C is nothing but A join B meet C. And which is the definition of
Modular lattice.
modular lattice, which implies hence every distributive lattice is modular. Okay, and hence the proof. Now we have to check its converse part. That one is not true, and we will explain by taking one example. If suppose this will be a lattice, here we have to take one modular lattice and which is not distributive. B1, B1, B2, 3, 0. Okay. As this one is a diamond lattice, and in previous lecture we have already proved that a diamond lattice is not a distributive lattice.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here we have already know that this lattice is not a distributive lattice, and if we will prove this one is a modular lattice, then we can say that every distributive lattice is a modular lattice, but the converse part is not true, since this one is modular but not distributive. Okay, we already know that. A diamond lattice is non-distributive. Okay, now this lattice is symmetric about these three elements, that is B1, B2, B3. Okay, since 0 precedes B1, B1 precedes 1, 0 precedes B2, B2 precedes 1, 0 precedes B3, B3 precedes 1. So if we prove for any element B1, B2 or B3, then it must hold for all the remaining two elements, since these three are symmetric about itself. That is, now as it is symmetric about B1, B2, B3, here there are only two possibilities, that is 0 precedes B1 and B1 precedes 1. Similar for B2 and B3 also. 0 precedes B2 and B2 precedes 1, and 0 precedes B3 and B3 precedes 1. Okay, now for first possibilities, as we have to check whether this one is the modular or not, then here we have the values A, B, C, and in that we have to take A precedes C. As here there is only one possibility of 0 precedes, sorry, there are only two possibilities, 0 precedes B1 and B1 precedes 1, and for these two cases we have to check whether the corresponding lattice is a Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
कुठपर्यंत आलो होतो आपण, म्हणजे नेटवर्क तेव्हा गेलं तेव्हा
0 precedes B1 and B1 precedes 1.
B1 precedes 1. That is, here are the two possibilities for B1. 0 precedes B1 and B1 precedes 1. Similarly for B2 and B3 also. 0 precedes B2 and B2 precedes 1. Same for B3. Now, first for this case, as here B1 precedes 1, then we will take the value of A as B1 and value of C as 1. Since for modular lattice, we have to take A precedes C. So here we have taken A as B1 and C as 1. Then, by the definition of modular lattice, A join B meet C is nothing but B1 join B meet 1. Then what is the meet of B with 1?
B.
Which is B. So here we get B1 join B. and RHS of our definition of modular lattice, that one is nothing but A join B meet C, which is equal to A is nothing but B1 join B meet. What is the value of C here? 1. Now B1 join B must be an element of L. What? Any element. That element meet 1 is nothing but B1 join B. Since again A meet 1 is equal to A always. Okay, so here we get B1 join B. Then by this 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, A join B meet C is nothing but A join B meet C, and that one is the definition of modular lattice for any value of B. For any value of B. Okay, so for this case, the corresponding lattice is a modular lattice. Now the second possibility, that is 0 precedes B1. As 0 precedes B1, then take this 0 as A and B1 as C. Okay, so second case, let A as 0 and C as B1. Okay, now consider A join B meet C, which is nothing but A is 0 join B meet C, which is B1. Join of any element with 0 is nothing but
that element.
that element. So it is B meet B1. Take this one as 3 and A join B meet C, which is nothing but A is nothing but 0 join B meet B1. Join of 0 with B meet B1. So from again 3 and 4. From 3 and 4, A join B meet C is nothing but A join B meet C for any value of B, or any B belonging to lattice L. So in both the cases, the given lattice must be a modular lattice, which implies the given lattice is modular, since it holds the definition of modular lattice. Okay, same for B2 and B3 also. Since we know that 0 precedes B2 and B2 precedes 1. Same 0 precedes B3 and B3 precedes 1. So for any ABC belonging to this diamond lattice, A join B meet C is nothing but the join of A and B with meet with C. So it holds the definition of modular lattice. So here there is a lattice, that is diamond lattice, which is a modular lattice but not a distributive lattice. So for this theorem, every distributive lattice is a modular, but converse need not be true. Converse is not. Okay. Now, if suppose there is a chain, whether it is modular lattice, if there is chain, then whether it is modular.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Every chain is a distributed lattice.
Every chain is distributive lattice.
Yes, every chain is a distributive lattice, and every distributive lattice is a modular lattice, which implies that every chain is modular. So any chain is modular. Okay. Now, next there is one example. Prove that a lattice L precedes is modular if and only if A meet B join A meet C is nothing but A meet B join A meet C for all ABC belonging to L. Okay, so here we have to prove that a lattice L with relation precedes is modular if and only if A meet B join A meet C is nothing but A meet B join A meet C for any ABC belonging to L. As here we have to prove that if and only if statement, then we have to, then our proof is in two parts. That is, a solution is in two parts. Okay, so let us see the solution. So in first part, we will assume that the lattice will be modular and we will prove this condition. And in second part, we will take this condition and from that one, we will prove the corresponding lattice will be a modular lattice. Okay, so case 1 or part 1, take as it is if and only, so take it as a part 1. So let L with the relation precedes is a modular. Then we have to prove this condition. So consider LHS. A meet B join A meet C, and we have to prove it is nothing but A meet B join A meet C. So it can be written as A meet C join A meet B, just by the commutative law. A join B is nothing but B join A, which is from commutative law. Okay, so which is equal to A meet C join B meet A, which is again by the commutative law. A meet B is nothing but B meet A, which is again by commutative law. So which is equal to A meet C join B meet A. Okay, see how. As we know that A meet C, if suppose A precedes C, then what is the A meet C?
A.
As the given lattice is modular, then A must precede C. As A precedes C, then A meet C is A. Now here our A meet C precedes an element this A. Just we have to use the definition of modular lattice. Okay, this is for modular lattice. Whenever A precedes C, then A meet C is nothing but A, which is just by the definition of meet. Now here, as A meet C precedes A, this A meet C is A must precede itself, then A meet C precedes an element A. So we have to use the definition of modular lattice. Consider this element as A, this one as B, and this one as C. Then by the definition of modular lattice, this one is A, this one is B, and this one is C. And what is the definition of modular lattice? A join B meet C is nothing but A join B meet C. Okay, so here value of A is nothing but A meet C. So A join B can be written as A is A meet C. A meet C join B meet C. Here C is nothing but A. Clear hai ye?
Yes, sir.
Which is just by the definition of modularity. Okay. Now this one is equal to A meet B join. Just write this one as this by the commutative law. This one is, suppose this one is A and this one is B. Then A meet B is nothing but B meet A. So A meet B join A meet C. And I think that is we have to prove, which implies A meet B join A meet C is nothing but A meet B join A meet C. Hence the proof. Okay, so first condition will be holder. That is first part. If lattice is modular, then it holds this condition. Now the second possibility. Case second. Let A meet B join A meet C is nothing but A meet B join A meet C for all ABC belonging to L. That one we have taken. And now we have to prove that the lattice will be distributive lattice. Okay, as here we have to prove that the lattice will be distributive lattice, then we have to assume that A precedes C. So let A, B, C, B any three element belonging to L such that A precedes C. Okay, now as A precedes C, which implies meet of A and C is
A.
A. So now C meet B join C meet A is nothing but C meet, which is just by this condition. Okay, instead of A, here we have taken A as A will be taken as C. Okay, so by this one we get C meet B join C meet A. A is equal to C. Just we have to replace A by C and C by A. So here C meet B join C meet A is nothing but this A is C meet B join A meet C. A meet C is nothing but C meet A. So this A is nothing but C meet A. C meet A is A meet C. So this one is nothing but A meet C. So here C meet B join A meet C. So hence C meet B join. What is the meet of C and A? As here A precedes C, then meet of C and A is A, which is equal to C meet B join A meet C is again A. Okay, so which implies this can be written as A join B meet C. Since C meet B is nothing but B meet C, and having joined with A join B is again B join A. So A join B meet C is nothing but this B join A is A join B meet C, and this one is the definition of modular lattice, which implies the given lattice is modular. The given lattice is modular, and that is we have to prove. Hence the proof. Okay, so if lattice is modular, then it must hold that condition, and it holds this condition, then the lattice must be modular lattice. So any lattice L with relation precedes is a modular lattice if and only if A meet B join A meet C is nothing but A meet B join A meet C. ओके, कुणाला काही डाऊट यामध्ये?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Again, next, the pentagonal lattice is not modular. That is we have to prove. Pentagonal lattice is not modular. Okay, that is in this lattice. We have to show that this lattice is not a modular lattice. That is, here we have to show the existence of three elements ABC, which does not hold the condition of modular lattice. So see the solution. We take A as A2, B as A3, and C is equal to A1. Then by the modular lattice we have to take A precedes C. As here A is equal to A2 and C is equal to A1. Then by this construction only A2 precedes A1. It means A precedes C, then A precedes C. Okay, so here we have three elements ABC with A precedes C. Now just we have to check whether A join B meet C is nothing but join of A and B with meet with C. Okay, now consider A join B meet C. A is nothing but A2 join B is A3 meet C is A1. A2 join. What is the meet of A3 and A1?
0.
0. Join of A2 with 0?
8.
A2. Similarly, consider A join B meet C. A is A2 join B is A3 meet with C. C is A1. What is the join of A2 and A3 by this Hasse diagram?
1.
1. Meet A1. Meet of A1 with 1,
A1.
A1.
which is A1. Now, whether from this diagram A1 is equal to A2?
No, sir.
No. But A1 is not equal to A2. So it does not follow the definition of modular lattice, which implies the given pentagonal lattice is not modular. Okay? And hence the. So in last lecture, we have proved that the pentagonal lattice and distributive lattice are not the, pentagonal lattice and diamond lattice are not the distributive lattice. And today we have proved that pentagonal lattice is not a modular lattice. What about the diamond lattice?
Modular आहे.
Which is modular. So from these two examples, we will make one statement that is nothing but a lattice, any lattice A with operation join and meet is modular if and only if it does not have a sublattice isomorphic P. The which lattice? Pentagonal lattice. Okay. So any lattice is a modular lattice if it is not isomorphic to pentagonal lattice. If it is a pentagonal lattice or isomorphic to pentagonal lattice, then the corresponding lattice is not modular. For distributive lattice, the corresponding statement is nothing but any lattice A join meet is a distributive if and only if it does not have a sublattice which is isomorphic to pentagonal lattice or diamond lattice. But as we know that diamond lattice is a modular, so for modular lattice the statement will be changed. That is modular lattice, the given lattice is modular lattice if and only if the corresponding lattice there is no sublattice which is isomorphic to the pentagonal lattice. Okay? आतापर्यंत कुणाला काही डाऊट?
No, sir.
Okay. Next one, there is a definition. If L join meet is a complemented distributive lattice. Complemented what is meant by complementary lattice? Any lattice is said to be complemented if
Every element of lattice has complement.
And the corresponding lattice is first bounded. If it is bounded and every element in that lattice has a complement, then we say that the lattice is a complemented lattice. Now here we have taken L join meet is a complemented distributive lattice. It means it is a bounded, every element in that lattice L has a complement and it holds the condition of distributive lattice. Okay. Then De Morgan's law. We know that De Morgan's law for complement of intersection and union of two sets. Okay, same we have to do with respect to join and meet. De Morgan's law. A join B complement is nothing but A complement meet B complement and A meet B complement is nothing but A complement join B complement. For in AB belonging to L, hold for all AB belonging to L. But for that we require a lattice L will be complemented distributive lattice. Okay. Now, as here already we have given that the given lattice is a complemented lattice, then the complement of every element is unique. Now tell me whether the complement of every element is, sorry, we have given L is a complemented distributive lattice. As it's complemented, then every element has a complement. Now tell me whether the complement of every element is unique or not.
Yes, sir. Unique.
Since
It is distributive lattice.
it is distributive lattice. For distributive lattice, if complement exists, then it must be unique. As we have complemented distributive lattice, it means every element has a complement which is from complemented lattice and it is unique by the property of distributive lattice. Okay. So, seeds prove as L is complemented distributive lattice, complemented distributive lattice implies every element in capital L has a complement and it is unique. And is unique. Every element has a complement which is from complemented lattice and it is unique from the property of distributive lattice. Okay. So now we have to prove that complement of A and B is nothing but, complement of A join B is nothing but A complement meet B complement. First we will prove this one and next we will prove the complement of A meet B is nothing but A complement join B complement. As we have to prove that A join B complement is nothing but A complement meet B complement. So it means here we have to prove that the complement of A join B is nothing but complement of A meet complement of B. So here we have to simply prove that A complement meet B complement is a complement of element A join B. And any element B is said to be a complement of A if A join B will be equal to 1 and A meet B will be equal to 0. As here we have to prove that A complement meet B complement is a complement of A join B. It means we have to prove that, A join B join A dash, complement of A with complement of B is 1 and A join B meet A complement meet B complement is 0. This one is A simply, this one is B. Okay, so if A and B are any two elements, then B is a complement of A. If A join B is 1 and A meet B will be equal to 0. So it's simply, if we prove A join B join A dash meet A complement meet B complement will be equal to 1 and A join B meet A complement meet B complement will be equal to 0, then the corresponding A complement meet B complement is a complement of A join B. It means this condition holds. Okay, so for that consider A join B join A complement meet B complement. It can be written as by the distributive property. This one is nothing but A join B join A complement meet A join B meet B complement. Join B complement. Join B complement, which is by distributive. Okay. Now, which is equal to, as we know that LB any lattice, then it must holds the associative law. Then this A join B join A dash can be written as A join A dash join B meet. Same again here it holds the property of associative. B join B dash, which is by associativity. Okay, so which is equal to, as A dash is nothing but the complement of A, then by the definition of complement, what is the A join A dash?
1.
Which is 1 join B meet A join. Again B join B dash is 1. So which is equal to 1 join B?
1.
1. Meet A join 1? 1. which is equal to 1, which implies A join B join A complement meet B complement is equal to 1. So first part is true. And now consider A join B meet A complement meet B complement. Again here we have to use the distributive property. So here A meet A complement meet B complement join B meet A complement meet B complement, which is by distributive law. Distributive law. Okay. Again use the associative law. So A meet A complement meet B complement is nothing but A meet A complement meet B complement. Join. This one is nothing but A complement meet B complement, which is by associativity, which is equal to. What is the meet of A with its complement?
0.
Meet
Zero.
B dash complement join A complement meet again B meet B complement 0. 0 meet B complement
0. 0.
join A dash meet 0, which is 0, which is equal to 0, which implies A join B meet A complement meet B complement is equal to 0. So here A join B join A complement meet B complement is equal to 1, and A join B meet A complement meet B complement will be equal to 0, which implies that A meet A complement meet B complement is a complement of A join B. And if B is a complement of A, then it can be denoted by A complement is nothing but B. As here A complement meet B complement is complement of this one, then A join B complement is nothing but A complement meet B complement, and hence the proof. Okay. Similarly, we can do for the A meet B complement, which is A complement join B complement. Similarly, A meet B complement is nothing but A complement join B complement. Okay. Yes. कुणाल काही डाऊट यामध्ये?
No, no, sir.
No, sir.
Again, here is one example. Show that in a complemented distributive lattice, the following are equivalent. Okay, in that first one is nothing but A precedes an element of B. Second one, A meet B complement is 0. Third one is nothing but A complement join B is equal to 1. And the last one is nothing but B complement precedes A complement. Okay, if we have a complemented distributive lattice, then we have to prove that these four are equivalent. It means we have to prove that 1 implies 2, 2 implies 3, 3 implies 4, and 4 implies 1. Then we say that the corresponding four statements are equivalent whenever our lattice will be a complemented distributive lattice. Okay, so it's a solution. Let A precedes B. Okay, that is first one we will do. A precedes B, which implies what is the join of A and B?
B.
Which is B, which implies A join B meet B dash is equal to B meet B dash. What is the meet of B with its complement?
0.
Which is 0, which implies A join B meet B complement is 0, since B meet B complement is 0. Okay, now apply the distributive law here. This one is nothing but A meet B complement join B meet B complement, and which is equal to 0, which is by the distributive law. Okay. Now, this A mid B dash as it is join. What is the B mid B dash?
0.
Which is again 0. So 0, which is equal to 0, which implies join of any element with 0 is that element. So A mid B dash, and which is equal to 0. And I think that is we have to prove. If A precedes B, then A mid B dash will be equal to 0. So we have taken A precedes B and we have proved that A mid B dash will be equal to 0, which implies 1 implies 2. Okay. Now the second one. Let A mid B dash as 0. Okay. Which implies A mid B complement and its complement is nothing but 0 complement. And we know that in any lattice, the complement of 0 is unique, and that is nothing but
0.
oh, 0 to complement 0 kasa ase?
1.
Which is 1, since we know that 0 and 1 are the greatest and least element. Okay, so as 1 is the greatest element and 0 is the least element, then its complements are unique. That is, 1 is a complement of 0 and 0 is a complement of 1. As here, A mid B dash will be, B complement will be equal to 0. Just we have taken the complement on both sides. So A mid B complement and its complement is nothing but 0 complement. A mid B complement, its complement is equal to 0 complement is 1. Then by De Morgan's law, since 0 complement is 1, A mid B complement and its complement is nothing but A complement join B complement and its complement. And we know that complement of complement is that element itself. So A dash join B is equal to 1. And that is we have to prove. So here A mid B dash is equal to 0, which implies A complement join B is equal to 1. So from that one we can say 2 implies 3. Okay. Now the third case. Let A complement join B is equal to 1. Now, which implies just make this step, that is A complement join B meet B complement is equal to 1 meet B complement, which implies A complement join B meet B complement. What is the meet of 1 and B complement?
B complement.
Which is B complement. Okay. So which implies apply the distributive property. A complement meet B complement join B meet B complement, which is equal to B complement, which implies A complement meet B complement as it is. What is the join of B? Join B meet B complement is
0.
0, which is equal to B complement, which implies A complement meet B complement. Since join of 0 with any element is that element, which is equal to B complement. As by the definition of this upper bound and here greatest lower bound. As A complement meet B complement is B complement, then what is the relation between A complement and B complement?
A complement precedes A complement.
Precedes
B
A
complement
complement.
must precedes A complement. Okay, which implies whenever A complement join B is 1, then B complement must precedes A complement. And from that one we can say 3 implies 4. Okay, now the last possibility, that is 4 implies 1. Let B complement precedes an element A complement, which implies what is the A complement meet B complement then? Which is B complement. Since B complement precedes A complement, which implies now take the complement on both sides, then this one becomes A complement meet B complement. Its complement is nothing but B complement and its complement, which is nothing but B itself. So which implies A complement meet B complement and its complement is nothing but B. Now apply the De Morgan's law. By De Morgan's law, it is nothing but A complement, its complement, join B complement, and again its complement, and which is equal to B, which implies complement of complement A, join complement of B, which is B, which is equal to B. As A join B is B, then what is the relation between A and B?
A precedes B.
A precedes B. which implies if B complement precedes A complement, then A precedes B, and which implies 4 is implied by 1. So from 1, 2, 3, and 4. So from 1, 2, 3, and 4, the given statements are equivalent. Equivalent. ओके, कुणाल काही डाऊट यामध्ये?
No, sir.